Welcome back, guys. Are your arms tired from all your stirring? I know mine is kind of getting a little tired. So as you can see, my potion is all mixed up. There's no real big chunks of anything, so I've got it really good. Okay, and I'm gonna keep going. So if you're all ready, go ahead and take a spoonful. And when you take your spoonful, use the bottom of your spoon and push down. You're trying to pack it into your little mold here, because this is what we're gonna do to shape our bath bomb. Okay, whoop, and it makes a mess. So just be prepared. Okay, so every time you take a scoop and put it in there, you need to push it down. Okay, so kind of push it all the way down. If you push just in the middle, it's going to kind of make it go on the sides. So you push it on the sides. So you want to make sure you push all the way around so it's nice and flat. You can even kind of tap it a little bit to make it settle down, and just keep going. Now, you're going to have some leftover, and I'm going to show you what I want you to do with your leftovers, because you might actually even be able to make 2. Now, if you fill this all up, and if you're at home and you have like some wax paper, I forgot to grab mine, and a cookie, like a cutout cookie cutter, you can use that to shape your bath bomb too. And you do just the same thing. You'd put your cookie cutter down on the, like say example, it's a heart. You'd put your heart there, and you would do the same thing, just like we're doing here. Just put it in there and push it down, okay? So we're gonna call this one pretty good, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna push it aside. So I've got it all pushed down where I don't think I can really push it too much more, okay? So there's our 1. Now, Mrs. V had this recipe that made a lot for just 1 bowl. Well, I cut it down, so I made it smaller, and it looks like I still didn't make it quite small enough because we still have quite a bit. So you guys can use this however you want, okay? So if you have some cookie cutters around the house that you want to scoop this into and push down just like I did in our little mold here, you can do that. If you want, and if you really want to get a little messy, you can take this with your hands, and I'll see if I can get it a little bit here. Mrs. V's going to make a big mess now. But you can take it in your hand over your bowl, and if you squeeze it, it might squeeze together. It might be kind of hard, and if it doesn't quite work, you might have to wait until you get where you have another something that you can put it in, okay? But you can make a ball out of it. If you want to leave it in your bowl here, what you can do, and what I'm going to do with mine, since I'm at the library, of course, and I kind of wasn't thinking about, I needed to grab my cookie cutters from home this morning. I'm going to kind of shake mine in my bowl here, and I'm going to make mine nice and flat. And then I'm going to use my spoon, so I'm just going to use the bowl I have as a shaper, and I'm going to make just a really big disc. I'm just going to make mine where I'm just going to have a really big flat one, okay? With the rest of mine that's here in our bowl because I forgot my cookie cutters, okay? And I don't want to make a big mess and try to make a ball out of mine right now since I am inside the library and I didn't bring everything that I needed, and I apologize. I should have wrapped those so that way I could. So I'm just going to use this, and I'm just going to keep pushing it down. Now, here's where something comes that you guys have to practice for me. I need you to practice your patience, okay? Do you guys remember what our patience is? Making sure that we're waiting, and we have to wait a little while. So if you look, I've got mine all nice and pushed down flat now. So I've got 2 potion bombs. I've got one that's in my bowl here that's flat, and I have one that's here in our little holder, okay? Now, the part that we have to be patient about is we have to let these sit here and dry. Remember how we put a little bit of liquid in them, our oil? Well, these now need to try to dry. As they dry, they'll harden up, okay? And it's supposed to be able to harden up to where you can take it out of either your cookie sheet or your case or your bowl, whatever you made your extras into, okay? So what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to be able to harden up, okay? Now this can take a couple of hours. So we're making this morning. Now if you take a bath or a shower at nighttime before bed, you should be able to use yours tonight. If mom and dad and grandma and grandpa or whoever you're with says it's okay. If you take yours in the morning, that's even better because it can dry all the way the rest of today and then overnight while you sleep. But if you want to use them today, you're gonna have to wait until after supper time, okay? So this is where patience is. We can't play with them and use them right now because they have to be able to dry. Now, I have one that I did yesterday, okay? And I have a bucket of water. Now I'm gonna try really, really hard to make sure not to drop our video camera in this bucket of water, okay? So what I did is, as you see, I made some that are kind of green speckles yesterday. So these sat all night and dried for us, okay? So let's see if they fizz up at all. They're supposed to, but I don't know if it's going to. So I'm gonna set you guys down here for a second. Now, what you should be able to do is take it out and see how it holding together. Now, some of it's a little loose in my hand. You can see it's kind of coming apart, and that's okay. It's gonna do that. Okay, and I'm gonna switch directions here. So sorry, you're gonna see the dark table there. So this is a bucket of water. This is supposed to be like my bath. And this is our bum. See what it does. Oh, it's coming apart. And it's fizzing a little bit. Awesome. Look at that, you guys. Hey, is it changing our color of water? Our potion is working because it's fizzing a little bit. See, now these aren't going to fizz a whole bunch because they're ones that are safe for you to be in. Some of the ones that you guys can find that fizz up a whole bunch can be a little bit hard on your skin. But if you look really close, and I don't know if you can see it very well in this part, but you can probably see it when you do yours. See all these little bubbles? That's it's fizzing up. Now normally when you're in the tub or in the shower, right, you're moving around, so the water moves. So I'm going to pretend that this is my foot and I'm splashing around in the bathtub. But now look, oh boy, our potion is definitely working, guys. Look at that. My water is now kind of a green color, just like my potion said it would. And it's got some bubbles, and when you are in the tub or in the shower with this, it's gonna make your skin feel nice and soft and everything too. It's pretty awesome. Look at that. We're successful wizards. You guys did an awesome job today. I hope you have fun. Can't wait to see you, and I'll be happy to see pictures of you guys making your bombs and stuff like that, especially if you made a mess like me. My hands are all white now. So have a great day. Mrs. V's gonna go clean up her mess now. Hope to see you soon. Bye.